Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again with my business partner, Sis Teresa, for our go live that we've been doing for a long time already and sharing about the business opportunity that changed hundreds of people's lives already. So, today we will be talking about no selling, no recruiting, and so many people would say, then how does it actually works if you don't do the selling and no recruiting? So today we will be diving about this opportunity, and hopefully at the end of these lives we will give you a clear understanding. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rosalind Adkins. I am a global digital business mentor. And of course, a little bit of my highlight. I came from working long hours. I was pretty much burned out and tired of my daily grind. I don't have any business background, no computer background, and I was very, very shy. I wasn't expert when it comes to social media. But of course, what I had was hungry for change. I was ready to get out of my comfort zone, because of the no matter how many overtime I can do, I was still struggling financially. I was exhausted and burned out of working as much as I can, and I thought it's the only way for me to save or to help my family. It's pretty much I was chasing the paycheck. But at the end of the day there's still nothing left for me to save. But of course I thought that was the life that I am going to. I thought it never ends, but of course there's always a way. I asked and pray God's guidance that if there's an opportunity that I can do at home without going to work, and I am so grateful to found this opportunity and be able to change my life from 72 hours to 36, and hopefully I'll be able to let go. But of course it's not an overnight success, but in time and the right time will come that I will be able to just let go and focus on this business. So now let's listen and Sister Teresa's a little bit about her background, because we do are pretty much the same. But of course, and also before we dive into our topic, for those of you who don't know us, hi Sister Teresa, good morning.
Hi sis, good morning and happy Sunday everyone. It's 1:44 in my end in the morning. So happy Sunday to all of you, and I hope you enjoy your spending your time with your family. And yes, we're here again in our daily go live, and our topic is about no selling, no recruiting, and yes, and how does it actually works in our business. So before we start in our topic, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. I'm just the same like Sis Rosaline, working a lot of hours, 7 days a week, sometimes 12 hours in 7 days. So yeah, it's it's very tiring. I mean, if you need something, if you want extra money, you're gonna sacrifice your time, and and also you can sacrifice your time, and and also you don't have time for yourself. So
Yes.
and especially for your loved ones. And it's when you realize that you're sacrificing your time, and yet you're still not ahead of your game. You start chasing this little bit of extra money. I mean, I know it's living paycheck to paycheck is very hectic. As a Filipinos, we always help our family, even though we don't have much here. But our our culture is not is like we're always try to help. We try our best to help our family back home, but having just paycheck to paycheck it's really hard, because at the end of the week you're not gonna have anything left. You're talking about saving or for emergency money. If it's not really enough to have just the paycheck to paycheck. So at that time, at that time when I was really getting more overtime, I was thinking that there should be a way that I can supplement my income, aside from working a lot of hours. And I was thinking about getting another job. So on top of our 12 hours or 16 hours, if you're gonna find another part-time job, I don't know if you have still have time to sleep or spend time with your family. So yeah, it's just the time that I scroll in the Facebook and I saw these ads and I resonated her story, which now is my coach and mentor. you know but then when I found this opportunity, is like, you know I don't really have a business experience, and computer experience. But when I dig deeper on this opportunity, there's a step-by-step video training. Even you're not a tech savvy, it's you still guide. There's a training that you can follow, and there's the video training that's really for the newbies and for the beginners. If you're not a computer savvy, tech savvy, this can guide you to launch this business. So I'm in that situation that helped me to launch this business. So for you guys, if you're not a tech savvy, or if you're a shy person like me or like us, you know don't let it stop you to open a new opportunity, or to try new journey, because here we have a lot of possibility that you can be successful in this business. So anyway, to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa. I'm digital business owner and a mentor, and yes, we're gonna share our topic for today.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Teresa. And that is, wonderful. I love how you bring it up that, uh, it's good to have another source of income, because no matter what you do, really, when you think of something like, especially nowadays, like laid off, as what we talked earlier, there's so many people. But of
Yeah.
course, like, so you will be looking about another job. So what I was thinking about that before is that, um I hate, like, starting over to look for another job. But what the beauty about having our own business here is that, one day, because I know we all are replaceable in our corporate job, in our full time. And when that happened, like, I was thinking, at least right now we are building this business, like, start from, it's not an overnight success, but our business is, the potential is huge. So, kumbaga, we are having this baby, and eventually it'll bloom and it will grow and it will be able to support us for our daily needs, or and more than that, not just daily, excuse me, needs, but then we don't have to worry about finding another job, because we are doing this as a side hustle. And eventually this will able to open a lot of opportunities for us. So really is, to have another like this one, because we are in control of our business, we are the own CEO of our business. I didn't realize the potential of this business. It took me a while to open up, and then and how lucky I am, to have this and to be in this business, really, because it's like now, if something happen, I'll be okay, because the business is start generating. So for our audience, really, if you are thinking about no selling, no recruiting, then how does it actually works? We all know that in when it comes to business, is that selling involves, that's how we earn commissions here. But our business is different, like, as what Sister Reza and I also have same questions back then, when we first run into these opportunities, right, Sister Reza, that we also asked about, um, the same thinking of no selling, no recruiting, then how this even a business, So at that time we were burned out, tired, and Sister Teresa, of course, just came home from work, and I'm sure she is very, very tired, but she show up for her business, and that's the consistency and the sacrifice, and one day, all the hard work that you put it in, it'll be paid off, and looking, and at that time we were just looking for a better way to earn extra income without uh hustling like crazy, like, like we're working our full time. We try to pick up overtime, so we'll have extra money left for our savings, or extra money because we want to buy something, that's crazy, right, Sister Issa?
Yes. So here, I didn't have sales experience. Like I mentioned, we don't have a business experience, and I didn't want to pressure people. And honestly, I am an introvert. Like when I mentioned earlier that I'm a shy person in front of camera. So when I heard about this system, I was curious but skeptical. I think we all are skeptical
Yes.
in other way, like it, any opportunities that we found on in the either online offline. We're always skeptical, but especially in online because a lot of people get scammed or they have a bad experience in online business. But it's being skeptical is not a bad thing, but you don't allow them to stop you in what you want to achieve. And
Yes, no, sis. Yeah, I love the way how you mentioned here about like it's good to be skeptical because it's really like it's also protecting us, but for like so many scammers. But you know what I notice is it may be social media, it may be high of people are scamming people. It's because when people, that's why when it comes to like, oh, you do online business, people automatically react. But always remember, guys, for our audience who's watching here, it's not just online that so many scammers. There is also so many scammers in traditional way,
yep.
because we have and run into a couple of inquiries that's how their experience. Like there was this story of it was pretending to be a friend, and then friends and invest here and this much money, and then uh, they're so nice and doing zooms and doing the sharing the opportunities, and then after a couple months it disappear. So it's not just really online. We just have to be careful, do your own research,
Yes.
and then, of course, as what we mentioned here, ask God's guidance, because if this is not for you, you can feel something is not right.
Yes.
But if this is for you, your heart will be beating 1,000 beats per second. The excitement, even if you still don't understand how really this business goes, you have that excited feeling that no matter what, I'm going to push it. Because that's how I felt before. Listen to your instinct and trust it. Don't let skepticism stop you from getting out of your comfort zone, because as what they said, everything the good the freedom is in your outside of your comfort zone. When I mean what I mean freedom is achieving your financial freedom, because of course, as what a lot of people probably said, it's not about money, but of course in this world we cannot live without money, guys.
Man is everything.
Reality. Let's be real. And
Yes.
because everything, the cost of living, the bills is so high, and everything is just ridiculously crazy. But um, once you achieve that, and you will be able to live the life that you really want. Yun bang life na you don't have to set an alarm because you need to clock in this in any hour, in any minute, to get in there, to drive, make sure that no traffic. And then yun bang life na you can be spending with your family at the same time your business is generating income for you, because like you have automated system. It's amazing how it really changed people's lives when you achieve that kind of freedom. Who wouldn't want that kind of freedom, guys? Let me tell you, I want to sleep as much as I want, without waking up and dragging myself to get up and get ready to work. And then that feeling of, oh, I wait, oh my god. And then you check your mailbox and you got this, your business is sending you tons and tons of envelopes. The only thing you complains maybe is going to the bank, because the bank have limited they limit you a day in your mobile deposit. But anyway, let's dive into this topic. For our audience, have you ever feel like you want a side income, but you always said, I hate selling, I don't know how to start, can I do it, do you think I can, I have no experience. That's our questions before too, because for me, I had experiences. Teresa and I will have a lot in common. We had experience in our childhood life, the traditional selling. As a kid, we would do sell stuff like junk food. But of course, like, but always remember, guys, this is opportunity is we don't do that. But in everyday life, like as a person, really, like, if you want to achieve, if you look at in the real world, of people who are so successful, they are in the business world, but
Yes.
because without doing business, we are living in a corporate in someone's company who involve everything is marketing. No,
Yes. Like yes,
but
like we're making a we're doing we're building other empire.
yes, really. And why not building ours? But always remember, Sister Risa and I, we came from for corporate jobs. Just what we had was just want to get out of the situations, hungry for change, And I watched so many podcasts and watched so many billionaires, so successful entrepreneurs interviewed. They always say the best way to start a business, the best way to really get out of your comfort zone is to do affiliate marketing. Affiliate, because that's what we are do. We are affiliate marketer, guys. Affiliate is not, we are part of the business, but the company that we are affiliated with is the one who fulfill the shipping, the inventory, doing that for us. We don't do that. We just attract people through the social media and guide them and help them. We're focusing on mentoring others to start their business online as well, because we are attracting those people like us. But it's really less headaches if we said less like you don't have to use your brain, just to follow the steps, step by steps, and then it's not that hard. Because Sister Isa and I came from no business background. As long as you know how to read basic English and understand it, but nowadays we do have translation, so it's no,
Yes.
the training is very friendly user. You don't have to worry about, it's just a matter of how one. That's why, Sister Teresa, what I love this topic is that I have so many inquiries, but they always said, I really want to start a business, but I'm skeptical. And my husband is so skeptical. Guys, we wouldn't last and we wouldn't be doing live and sharing the opportunities if this isn't legit. Our business is 100% registered to the federal government. We receive 1099 here at the tax season. Everything we spend here, from these clothes that we are wearing when we do a business meetup, is everything is like that is business expenses. People here in the business, our coach and mentor, because it's Teresa and I, like we're same uh in a team, like the mentors and the coach has been in the business for more than 6 years. And if that business is not legit, do you think that nurse would risk her license to quit her job and do the business? Nurses, guys, it takes 4 years, and that is difficult. And so it's because the business is paying 10 times than her business. I mean, like, paying the business, paying 10 times than the nursing job. Who wouldn't quit, you know? That's why, like, there's so many. It's normal to be skeptical, but always remember, there's nothing you can achieve if you let the skepticism into your life, because we experience, and I've been there as a breadwinner. I've been there, and it struggles, but if you really want to do something, you'll find a way.
Mm.
It's just a matter of making that decision for yourself. Because for my understanding, my life, my decision is my life. Because if I will ask someone, they don't know what this business is all about, you go reach out to people who are doing the business, so they can tell you the right path, they can guide you. Not the people in your neighbor that didn't know about the business, didn't even get a chance to watch the webinar. Not your coworkers, because they don't know anything. You ask the business owners, who are the mentors, and will ask provide you with more informations after watching our free workshop. So, what we do here, we don't chase people, we attract through social media advertising. Um, People pretty much come to us because of the stories that we share. We share stories of how this business changed our life. You could never see product in our business pages or personal, and you could never see us reaching out to you and promoting and sending you a product link. That never happened. Once you see our ads, like I do have advertised on Facebook, and as what everyone knows nowadays, we are all in social media. So when you do run into an ads, when you click, you direct to the website and yourself registered your name and email, you'll have access to the free workshop. And then you, if you like the opportunities and you think this is for you, you proceed to the next steps or reach out to me. So people reach out to us, ask about the business if there's more informations that they want to know, and so we can answer them. So we used a very powerful automated system that does the explaining and filtering for us. Where the workshop, that's why we attract people to watch our workshop, our free workshop. We have a 90 minutes live that happens every Tuesday and Friday, and you can ask all those presenters if you have questions. And we also have the recording, the 20 minutes. So we are just here. Our main purpose as a mentors and coaches is we are here to guide and support you and walk you through this journey. That's amazing about this business.
So yes, and also, we mentioned before, and you mentioned them earlier also, that we don't involve products. We have product, but we don't sell the product, and we don't do an inventory. We don't do shipping. All it does is the system that do all this hard work for us, and everything is digital. So, if just for example, you go buy online, almost you can do
Yes.
before, you cannot buy online a grocery online, but now there's a lot that
Yeah.
you can right into your door. Imagine that how digital you are right now. We already we're fast. You're really fast moving online space. We have a lot of changes, so we have to adapt. And guess what, if you don't start, like you mentioned, we're replaceable, in our corporate job. We don't know, maybe next month, no,
Yes.
like what happened in my job, you know like we're not prepared. But sometimes if people can see this our live or the replay, just think about it, that sometimes we need to have a backup plan, because you don't know what's gonna happen. We're not gonna expect what your job gonna be in the next few days. So
Yes.
it's nice to have a backup. I mean, even though we can start, until you still have your job, your full-time job, let your full-time job funded your business, because this is the starting point that you can get something in the future. That you own this. um like you always said, treat your business as your life depends on it. And I know it's not going to be overnight success, but when you start small things and then you add up, consistency is the the result of being to be successful. So you always think about what you're gonna uh what you're gonna plant to harvest in the future.
5 years from now.
Yes, 5 years from now. And because like with me, the last time when I was in that, I don't want to be working for how many years, 30 more years in a corporate job. It's so tiring. I want to spend my life, like anywhere. And I mean, I like to travel, but mostly I just want to stay home and enjoy life. That you don't have to clock in and clock out, or you don't have to drag yourself just to get up early in the morning. Imagine that. And especially in winter time, I hate cold and I hate driving in the winter. So
Yeah.
just think about that, all those situation that you don't have to do it if you start your own business. you know and here also, like we plug it into our trainings. So,
Yeah.
and coaching, and also we have a supportive global community. So if you think you're alone in this journey, you're not. I mean, you're not. We have our mentorship, your personal mentor, and a personal coach in this business, so you're not alone. And especially our supportive community, we have global,
Yes.
anywhere, any part of the world. We get together in a weekly business Zoom, so we can like
Connect each other.
connect, yes, and share ideas and tips how we can grow our business together. So we're not you're not alone in this journey. Not like a traditional business that you have to figure out on yourself, and also the training, it's just like whoever is successful in this business, we're using the same training. uh,
Yes.
the only here is you have a willingness to learn and you're coachable. That's the only thing. And imagine we're already like what 250 plus members in this community.
Yes, and it's amazing, how fast we grow, and in this community, it's growing so fast, guys. Like with like 500 plus new members that are coming into this business. So, um, as well, Sister Teresa mentioned, and hopefully you guys resonate our stories. We both work hard jobs. It is not easy. You know, um, we know that feeling of burnouts and that feeling of emptiness because you always work, 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 and never have time to spend with your family, because it will catch you guys, when you're about always working, and sometimes work is not fun, especially a lot of people nowadays, they hate their job. I am so grateful. I do love my job, and I'm still I love the coworkers that I work with. We're like families. But of course, it's good to be home with your fur babies, with your
Mhm.
families, with whoever you want to be, when no bosses around you are watching, and so, but this business really allows us to like step into purpose and peace and start living life again, like it's proven in our community. Of course, in the beginning, it's not going to be when you're setting up your business and running your business and try to operate that, it's not going to be overnight success, but it proves into our community that people really are achieving their time freedom and getting back their life again, of how they want to live their life. God really also answered each and one of us, or every one of us, prayers through this, because as what I notice is Teresa, in our community, a lot of people is answered prayer. Why they are here in this community? Because we have purpose. There's a reason why we are here, and this is answered prayer. I never see that very in everyone stories that I heard in our community is very inspiring, and it really for me makes me think like, if these people can do it, yes, I can do this too, and I want to achieve that time freedom and live the life again that I want to live, without any um bosses, without any problems and worries about finances, and be able to travel back and forth to the Philippines without even even worried about have to pick up overtime to pay those loan. So it's amazing.
Mhm. Yes, yeah, it's really it's sometimes we have to like, think about what really our corporate job can give us in our future, because we're not just we're not just like building income here, or it's not just about income, it's about creating time freedom, flexibility, and joy life. And now when we said yes, even when we didn't have experience, but we just say yes, because when you always said like nothing changed unless nothing changed, and so
Changes.
it just changes. So it's just the same thing when you keep complaining and you're not doing anything,
It's
you're
the
gonna be,
same thing.
yeah, it's just the same thing. So always think about, we're not just getting, it's not about all money, if we just think about something that we can build on and enjoy that time freedom and financial freedom. You don't have to worry about how many times you're gonna travel around the world with your family, imagining that, and then you still have more time with your other relatives, more trips and vacation, and you
Yeah.
don't have to worry about your bosses in your in your back all the time. So yeah, I mean, this is opportunity, really, it really changed a lot of lives in this community. So you
Yes.
guys, if you see this video or the replay, if you see that there's a reason why you see this, because maybe you're looking for
A
uh,
way out.
a way out, and like we resonate our stories here, it's best to take action and take a rest, because there's nothing gonna happen. And here also, it's not, you don't have a commitment here. If
Yes.
you just we just share our information, our stories, that and help people, give them that there's a possibility, that always what our struggling right now, what our situation right now, that there's a possibility that can change that. So that's why we're here to share this opportunity.
Yes, the sisters. I really love the way how you mentioned about the like nothing changes if nothing changes, because it's true. You always complain and you never take actions. Of course, year from year you will still be complaining. If you just step out and make that decision for yourself, years from now maybe something will change. So guys, as what we're talking about here, we were sharing about the stories and our business of no selling, no recruiting. So how does it actually works? Because we are here to help you starting your online business, helping you to setting up your online business, guiding you and supporting you on how to run your business successfully online. We are not focusing on selling products and everything, inventory or shipping like that, because our main focus here is to help you to start your own business. We all have the tools that you need, a step by step video based training, the mentorship, the coaching, the whole community support, the millionaire master classes that you can get, all of that. And then we walk through together in this journey. So no one or you are not alone here. If you registered, if you are interested to know more, that's why we invite you to watch the system that explains how this business works. That's why we always invite to register your name and email to our website, so you'll have access to that free workshop. We let the system explain for you through our workshop, the free workshop. And then if you have questions after watching that workshop, we can provide you with more informations. But without watching the workshop, you wouldn't have, and you will still don't understand, even if how many times we explain the business for you. We don't chase people, we attract. There's no pressure, just uh, sharing the opportunities that we have here. So thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you everyone. We will be back again tomorrow for another topic, and hopefully we give values. Hopefully some people could resonate our stories, from grinding to looking forward for the future and the better way that we are headed to. So thank you so much, and thank you, Sister Teresa. God
Thank you,
bless you
everyone. God
all.
bless.
Wanted to have an extra income, and also I want to help my family back home. And what I love about this digital business is that we have step-by-step training. It's global, and also we have automated system that operates 24/7.
I love that the digital business is global, it's automated, it's flexible, no need for inventory, and I love that it's very scalable and the lucrative income is phenomenal.
My digital business gives me the peace of mind that one day my plan B will become my plan A.
We earn money passively online while spending time with family.
My digital business allows me to purchase the newest device on the market, thanks to.
And the best part is, even as I'm speaking to you right now, our digital business is still running, earning passively for us 24/7. It never stops.
So what I love about this business is that the huge earning potentials, and we do not have to recruit people because we use that tested and proven automated system, so right people comes to us.
We joined the business because we want to be out of the rat race of living paycheck to paycheck.
Working two jobs is really tiring and physically demanding. Thanks to this digital business that allows me to work anywhere.
The reason why I started this business is because I have a goal of retiring my husband early, and also
What I love about this business is the automation system that's work for me 24/7. Wherever I go,
I love that this business is flexible and automated. I can do what I love most. Look after my...
I joined this business because I want the flexibility that I can work anytime, anywhere, and my business runs in the background for me 24/7.
What I love about this business is the automation, and
I want to build a legacy now so that I can pass it on to my children in the future.
It's the automated system, the flexibility and portability. I can work anytime and anywhere I want to.
What I love about this business is I can earn extra income.
With my digital business, I work smarter, not harder, anywhere and anytime. I chase.
What I love about the business is the automation. It provides results while you are sleeping, while you're spending time with your family, and while you're out and about.
The step-by-step video-based training that they provided me, and also the fantastic...
Because of this business, I was able to resign from my stressful job and now enjoying my time with my family in building my own business.
Working 24/7 non-stop. How amazing is that? And we have this beautiful community who is willing to help you to be successful in this business. You're not alone, so come.
And we are proud digital business owners. Hooray!